What's up, ladies and germ balls? I just want to share a couple of thoughts with you from a conversation I was having earlier at work. Actually, I guess I have been considered the advice giver at work lately, which always feels kind of good because it makes me feel good to help people and to think about certain things that bring up certain advice information, I guess you could say, is always good too, because it's helpful for me to rethink those thoughts and listen to that advice for myself. So basically, it's always good to talk about the real world and what's going on with this little weird thing called life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. So, but anyways, long time ago, I was spending some time with a good friend named Anthony, and I was telling him about some childhood stuff, and that's the sound of my dinner in the microwave. Some childhood stuff and overcoming that, certain things. And he said something I'll never forget. He said, the brain is a muscle, and like any muscle, it will get stronger. Now the brain, when a muscle in our arm or leg gets stronger, it gets bigger. So doesn't a muscle in your heart. If you have rapid heartbeat or high blood pressure, the actual muscles of your heart can get big, which can cause big problems. But in the case of your arm or leg or your pectoral, whatever, the muscles get bigger. It gives you a more athletic look or whatever. The brain will not get bigger, and technically it's not a muscle. The brain is its own organism called the brain. However, in the term that it gets stronger, it is a muscle in a way that it gets stronger, meaning we get stronger as we live. The longer we use our brain actively, it gets stronger, meaning your neurological highways will become more ingrained, which leads to the topic of what we do habitually as a habit. Habits are a very powerful thing, and I don't care what your habit is, habits get stronger every time we have the habit, I guess you could say. One example I use is, habits could be good or bad. If you're in the habit of killing people, then you're going to kill people habitually, even if you hate it. If you're in the habit of flossing every night, you're not going to love flossing, but you'll be such in the habit of doing it, the pattern just gets stronger and stronger, and eventually you'll be really happy with that decision, because I hope you know by now that there is no point in brushing your teeth if you do not floss, because the health of your gums is more important than the shininess of your teeth. Anyways, that is an example. Habits are a good example of the brain getting stronger as we use it. Now, the point that brought me to all that was your brain can get stronger in a good direction, or it can get stronger in a bad direction. Whatever we become in the habit of, we'll start to do. So it is imperative to our survival and the survival of our relationships and the health of our stress level and even our dietary habits. It is imperative that we develop healthy habits, because that is what will help us. It's that simple. I'm trying to think of a fancy way to say it, and there really is no fancy way to say it. It is what will help us survive better. And you can do one of three things. You can die slowly, you can survive, or you can thrive. I always say, don't survive, thrive. And one of the ways we can begin to thrive is developing safe, healthy habits, not only healthy habits, but habits that we will be thankful for later. Joyce Meyer said once, a quote I will never forget, a good decision is a decision you will be glad that you made when it affects you later. Or as I say, a good decision is one you'll be glad you made later. So I can make the decision to go to bed without brushing my teeth and wake up feeling like I didn't brush my teeth, or I can, normally I wouldn't head to bed or try to go to sleep until I was very tired, almost to the point of exhaustion, which should probably tell you and me that it's a good idea to brush your teeth right after dinner and don't eat anything else, or right after your afternoon snack, whatever the case may be, before you get super tired. There are a lot of people who go to bed without brushing. Many people who do brush but don't floss. One of good habits is doing that. So anyways, that's just an example. Flossing is an example of a habit that we will be happy about at a future date. We may not be happy at the time of doing it. So that's all I wanted to share with you. I just simply had it on my mind a lot because the discussion came up actually several times tonight at work. So that is it. Enjoy your Wednesday, October 9th, 2013. I will try to enjoy mine. And good morning. And remember, the mind is a muscle. It will get stronger the more you engage it and use it. And it will either get stronger in a negative way that impairs you, or in a positive way that gives you help, beneficial, long-run beneficial things. Remember to strive toward what you'll be happy that you strive toward in the future. And if you are saying, well, there's no way I can develop a new habit overnight, one that I know will help me because I'm in the habit of something negative, whatever the case may be, don't forget about the concept of taking baby steps toward changing that habit, turning that habit around, or maybe it is starting an entirely new habit. I heard someone say if you do something for a month, it becomes habit. I think if you do it once, it'll become a habit in the sense of you'll be thinking about the effects of it, how it made you feel, blah, blah, blah. You'll want to do it again. And the biggest key component is repetition, stubbornness. So take your baby steps towards your good habit. And that's all I have for you. So I hope that helps you the way it's helped me, and the way it's helped a lot of people that I've spoken with recently. That happens to be the hot topic this week. So questions, comments, or concerns, email me at admin@douglascrabtree.com, or at my Facebook email, which is listed on my website under the Contact Me tab. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.